Alrighty, good Saturday, everybody. Thea in before stream today. Hey, Thea and Jensen and Jay. How's everybody doing? What y'all up to? I've been up since like 6. Technically, I started waking up at 4. Woke up at 4:18 and 5:18. Legs came and got me out of bed sometime between 6 and 6:30. So we got up early and we played Tarkov for like 2.5 hours and then walked to the store. It's chilly. It's 11 degrees out, but with the wind chill, it feels like -4. And it's that kind of, it's not super windy, thankfully, but like the air is still the type that just cuts right through your clothes, straight to your bone. Bone chill. So I regretted not putting long sleeves on. But it's all right, we made it. My ears hurt though. My ears are the worst with cold air. Even though I had a beanie on and my hoodie hood, didn't matter. Woke up on only 4 hours of sleep. Ugh, yuck. Not much. Had to do nothing day so far. Nice. Thea grabbing first. Waited 3.5 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna just work on the weapon today, I think. For a little bit, anyway. It took me a little while to pass out last night after stream. I think I went and laid down at like 9:45 and Lex was like, he stirred and he was like, "Are you coming to bed?" I was like, yeah. He was like, I thought we were gonna play Tarkov. I was like, it's 10 o'clock. Too late now. I don't know when he got out of bed. Sometime between 10 and 4. But we had a pretty good Tarkov morning. Got an item that I really needed for my hideout so I can finally progress. One play is at least 3 to 4 hours would be very late night if you would play, yeah. Oh, I didn't. I already implemented the upgrade. It's upgrading now. Yeah, some of the raids, like, we get like 45 minutes to be in the raid, so sometimes they take a good chunk of time. 1, 2, 3. He feels bad though, because he did accidentally kill me with a grenade this morning. That's all right. I should have made him check to see if it counted for the kill PMCs with grenades task. But it was kind of a rogue nade. Like, we were in this building called dorms, and I was pretty beat up because there were a couple guards there, boss guards, right when we got in. And so I had run down the hall and tucked into a room, and he followed me, and I was trying to heal, and he tried to peek out the door and lean and throw a nade down the hall, but he, like, I guess leaned back too quickly after throwing it, and the nade like teleported into the room with me. And it's just a little dorm room, so no place I could go. Dead. Jump out the window. That window's closed. And I didn't have any legs, or I was missing a leg, so that makes it even worse. So when your leg's blacked out, like, I didn't mean to unthread that. You can't like run unless you take a painkiller. I was trying to take a painkiller. Thankfully, I didn't get it off before I died, so I got to keep it. No, he survived. He went across the hall. He said he wasn't like that far away. He was kind of surprised that he survived, but he survived. I died. It's okay. Top of the bird feeder isn't fully on. Uh-oh. Let those squirrelies get in there. My grandma had a bird feeder once that I have a picture of. It was supposed to be like a squirrel-proof bird feeder, mind you, and it's just like a cylinder shape. I have a picture of a squirrel fully inside the tube, just like eating away. Metal cone on the pole, but not for the squirrels, for the raccoons. Squirrels are pretty smart, yeah. They're little stinkers. My grandma hated the squirrels eating the bird food. Hated it. She'd chase them with a broom sometimes, just get them away from the bird feeder. My grandpa had built a bird feeder, like, to hang off the tree that was right out of their sliding doors, so they could sit in their recliners and watch the birds. And but eventually that got too heavy for her to take down and refill, so that's when she started going to different marketed squirrel-proof ones that were lighter, easier to manage. Was bird feed enough for squirrels? I don't know, but they like it. I think her mix was mostly sunflower seeds. Maybe some corn. So it was probably fine. I don't really know what squirrels eat, honestly, besides nuts. They just herbivores? Hey there, Moth. How's it going? I'm alright. Still trying to warm up from our walk. It's chilly. Took a walk. Yeah, Alex and I walked to the gas station. Get caffeine. Eh. Nothing too crazy. Go sledding later. Snowing. Yeah, it's snowing here and chilly. Next week, there's a 40-degree day in the forecast. So exciting. Except it's supposed to, like, rain snow. So that's not nice. I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yeah, sure did. I didn't mark those 2 stitches off. Wow. I was trying to tell my friend that I could float in a 30-gallon tote. He said, no way. said, how many totes do you think I'd need to make a boat? He said at least 4. $30-gallon tote displaces 30 gallons at over 8 pounds per gallon. 30-gallon tote should float 240 pounds. I'm like 150. I don't know. Just have to test it out. Add some duct tape for extra resistance. I remember when Mythbusters made a boat out of duct tape. What's depressing? Moth's weight. Oh. Six 1 3/4. I'd like to have been 6'2". Didn't happen. Kiddo came home last week and he said he's just a little bit taller than his dad now, which means he's cleared 6'2". Yeah, same. I feel like I stopped growing in like 4th grade. A friend who's 6'10", about 320 pounds. He runs marathons. Wow. That's too tall. always wanted to be taller, but most of the women on my mom's side are short. Short like me. Maybe, well, they were a little bit taller. They have a tendency to shrink, which I'm not looking forward to. My grandma on my dad's side was like 5'4", 5'5", I think, in her prime. By the time she died, she was down to like 4'10". I only made it to 5'2". What is it? Hello, Isla. How's it going? Fix that stitch. Even though you try to hide behind the cam holder, I saw you. It spins. The manoir. Knock is a good one. It shifts from one speaker to the other, making it very real. Need to discuss cam angles again. Sometimes it looks like the let's make people unrecognizable with a black stripe over their eye face. I need a camera arm that I can like move more freely. And the problem is like this guy, I can't, if I push it closer so it's away from my face, then I hit it constantly. If I try to put it up, then it's even more in the way of the cameras, and then I'd have to zoom, so the focus would be a little bit funky. And like, I don't know, I can't really angle the face cam anyway in a different way that's gonna be not interrupted by this arm. I would like to be able to figure it out, but I can't brain it. I'm not abstract enough of a thinker to figure it out. Things bugs, place them below your face cam. Problem solved, and you can confirm. Well, I can move the face cam up, but that's not gonna solve the problem of the webcam arm being in my vase. I can move it like all the way up to where cat cam is, and like I can move it up, but I can't angle it down very much, like in a way. I guess that's a little better, but it's okay, proven wrong. See, I really do struggle with those like abstract thoughts of how to maneuver things. The unrecognition stripe will cover if I show any cleavage, which I won't be because it's winter. Not like I ever do anyway, even in my tank tops. I'm pretty covered. Not that there's much to show off anyway. It's fine. I feel like this is a MySpace selfie angle. It's not to show them off, but to show off the possibility of their existence. There's a big difference. Fair. Imagination is key. Don't know if I can more of a direct angle at all. Feels like we're lopsided. Okay. I tell you that the progress would be way more. This time I was really happy with it. Difference between blocky sections and confetti, but you already know yourself. Yeah, you did a bunch. Progress looks great. I did these. I did reach over and grab that one. Okay. Okay. So much confetti that I didn't cover all of it up yet. Just moved the frame at some point. I have to get all over the place for some lonely single stitches with my light pad later on anyways. Just couldn't stand it anymore to do one cross, switch color for another one cross. Yeah, for sure. It can get so old so fast. There was a variety of 10 here, 2 there, 40 here, 1 there, no problem. This section was so tiring. Yeah, I think the decision to switch it up was a good one, because you flew through that bit. Pro and con of printed, you already see way before you reach it how the next part will be and move there faster. Not at all. I got another stamped seller emailing me now. I don't know if they're affiliated with Fairy Cross or what, or 5 Stitch, whatever. It's called the Stamped Stitch Club. They started emailing me this week. I had never been there before, but they're all big on the licensed artwork now as well, which is nice. I was like, I don't really want to sign up for another affiliate on one of these places, do I? I mean, I kind of do. I probably should just do it, but... make sure it's legit, not some sort of scam. Might be related, or at least they have the same printing machine, symbol choice, like Paint and Perry, aka 5-stitch. Right, that's what I was thinking, because like I had never been there before. They started emailing me, so I figured they got my email from one of the two. I don't really know why they would add another site to their umbrella instead of just focus on pushing like 5-stitch. They've already got like where the licensed artwork seller portion. I don't know. Seems weird to me. Or maybe they're all just like partners. Similar to Hade, they use the same symbols often in the same colors. Black is always a black square with a small white dot in the middle, or a spade symbol for 550. Never had these on any other colors. All over my various Hades. Nice. finches are fighting. I got reminded again of the little, like, they called it an emery strawberry, the little like dangly strawberry on pin cushions, like old-timey pin cushions. I thought I had heard it was just for like sharpening needles. That's what it was mostly used for, but I saw that it also will like take off some tarnish on needles. So I'm kind of thinking about maybe getting one and seeing how that works. This needle is wearing out, actually, now that I look at it. It is a little bit more blunt than the others. Have it next to your bed. Yeah, I saw a video yesterday talking about it. I had heard the sharpening before. I hadn't heard about tarnish removal. Another point of similarity is the large additional fabric parts to frame the projects more easily, but I'm confused about the Northern Irish-based company, so maybe they want to take over the European market from there? Oh, I didn't see the Irish-based company. Interesting. They've got some recognizable artists that I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen on like other counted sites. Last night I finally made it. I ordered the new fabric for Hobbiton. Will arrive somewhere on Christmas maybe, so I can start in 2026. Whenever I want, have the capability. Nice! Northern Ireland-based company dedicated to producing premium stamp cross-stitch kits. Mission is to provide stitchers with kits that are clear, high quality, created with care. Founder Louise, experienced kind of cross-stitcher, was looking for an easy way to enjoy stitching after health challenges. Every design is officially licensed from the artist, ensuring fair payment, ethical sourcing. Kits feature crisp printed symbols, generous fabric borders, Egyptian cotton threads. Specialize in fantasy art, nature-inspired scenes, and detailed full coverage designs. Copyright 2025. Yeah, the Egyptian cotton like pinged them as well. Maybe no, it wouldn't make sense for them to use Fairy Cross Stitch as like the printer with the from all the way over in Ireland. There's a review that says I gave it 5 stars. Painting Fairy boxing of kits are always very nice. Interesting. They have a print on their fabric from Germany in German. There's a safety label here called Textiles for Bertrand Trust and Textile, which is on all the fairy thingies. Seen it during unboxing of 5 Stitch as well. There's some pictures in the reviews. That does look like a Painting Fairy box, but the paper says Stamp Stitch Club. Yeah, it's the turquoise box. Oh, hey, they have cats doing this this pattern. Interesting. But it's stamped apparently. And like all these little round ones, like with the tree and stuff, those are on 5 Stitch as well. These guys. Which I kind of like this one, honestly. It's a little lacking in detail though for me. Yeah. Apart from the Ireland and like the founder having a name, like you made it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, best karate coming in hot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Watch out, chat. I've got a belt. Morning, guys. What you checking out?
We're trying to decide if this site is linked to the other 2 stitching sites. Because it feels like it. Everything about it except its location feels like the other 2.
The castle reminds me of that kind of does too. I don't know if any of you guys ever played the Super Nintendo game called Super Ghouls and Ghosts. It was really hard, also really heckin' cool. Oh, that kind of reminds me of like the first boss. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys get.
Nerd. Ooh, a bat. Now it's just a matter of import taxes. From Painting Fairy or 5 Stitch, it would be pretty high to the USA, I guess, but maybe not that much from Ireland, maybe. I don't know. They say that they cover it, of course. That's a cute little Halloween one, too. Oh, this little pumpkin with this cat. And a hat. And a moth. And a mouse. Or a rat. And a bat. I just found it. And an owl. Spider. And it says boo! Chinese in Europe to sell to the USA for less taxes is not too stupid. This is $97 for 11 count. About 18. It's only $54 only for 18 count. It's 300 by 400. I do like that one, actually, quite a lot. Isla, didn't you just get this Highland cow pattern in something, or was that a paint by number? You just got it. This like specific Highland cow. Whenever you choose, make it blendable, so you have to stitch with minimum 2 strands. Got yours on 14 count. I mean, if I do 2 strands tent on 25, 2 strands blended on 18 is fine. That I used to stitch 2 strands on 18 before I moved to 25. Your cow looks a little bit different. Head only, more comic-esque. Oh. Bring him back. Oops. Oh my gosh. I don't want a quick ad. I just want to look at it. Cute but psycho. Oh my god. You need shoes in here now? Why? Here you go. Here you go, Jay. It's a little pretty owl. Twitch friend inside joke. That one's expensive too. They're all expensive. This one says licensed artwork, but I'm unfortunately like so suspicious of anything like rainbow styled like this lately. Like all I think is AI. You know, a YouTuber working on the project with the wolf. I'm totally distracted. Look at this cute little Christmas cow. Started with the face, turned out really nice. Good. Just wondering. This owl looks like it's seen some things. Seen some things. That would be probably pretty awful to stitch because it's so many white stitches. My gosh, I have so many things under the animal section. That is like the biggest section. No, I finally made it to the end. I really like that pumpkin one. I think that's the one I'm most drawn to. Their magic and fantasy section is not very large. Let's have a look at the accessories. That will tell a lot. Oh yeah, there they are. There's the guy. There's our fake Stitcher man. There he is. Painting fairy, 100%. with painting fairy cross stitch videos. Nailed it. I should have just come here first. Is he making the patterns as well, or just a stitcher? I don't know. He's just the guy in all the videos that's literally just like sitting there at a blank canvas with no needle, no thread in his hand, and in all the videos he's just like picking at the canvas. So funny. $271 for the large scroll frame that I'd like to have on this site. I don't remember what it is on Fairy. I think it's $268, honestly.
I need some music.
Oh no. Oh, wait, what? I click on the wrong one? No, I didn't. Okay, it's $198 on Fairy. So that's quite a difference there. But they also offer like digital downloads of the patterns as well, not just the stamped kits. That's interesting. Some of them anyway. I don't know. Anyway, mystery solved. Mentioned him before, didn't connect at first. Gotcha. Thought about getting their desk stand, but it's so pricey. Like the one that I have, or the one with feet, the one that's connected. You have 5% off with my code. It's not a ton, but it's a little helpful. They've got like all the versions. So they've got the independent arms for the desk stand, which is what I have. Then they have one that's connected, that's just like a short lap stand or desk stand, whatever. And then they've got the floor stand. recognized artwork in their pattern section. Doesn't show the artist, but I know it's Mandy Manzano. Why not mention her name, but only write vendor and leave the name? Like, that's weird. Do they have that artist listed under the like artist section that you can filter through?
Good.
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's weird to not put it in the listing though, for sure. Your distinguished art style with black lines, always referring to any kind of princess, children's story, mermaid, etc. So I stumbled over this one. Several of her artwork has diamond paintings, even my Magic Mama cross stitches from her. Nice. Why make up a bullshit about us story though? Unless it's not, I guess it could be. What does Painting Fairy say is their origin story? I don't know that I've looked at their About Us. No, they say their founder is DaTao, branded in 2010. And 5-stitch. I don't think 5-stitch has an About Us. No, but they have the exact same FAQ as Stamped Cross Stitch, or Stamp Stitch Club, whatever that name is. Just odd. Just odd behavior. Maybe they think people won't make the connection, but whatever. Alrighty, where are we? Alright, that color's in. What's next? $435. I was not paying attention to if Pattern Keeper was behaving today. I think it was. They started at 41202 something. Zero 28 maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool beans. He's so weird to be fully done with the Witch King. Though that would be kind of wild if I managed to make it through all of this weapon today, so that probably won't happen. But it'll be, you know, progress towards it. was not the corner. I was trying to look and see if my local fair even did anything stitching related, but I couldn't find any concrete info. I don't really see any info either about the state fair. Pretty lacking on the websites. I was just curious. Seen other stitchers talking about how their local fair like either doesn't do it or has a size limit. So I was just kind of curious what rules were around here, but small color, that one? Kind of. Not this one. This one's bigger. Not sure what I want to have for lunch today. Probably make the orange chicken that we've had in the freezer for a week. I think I want to make some rice with it. Fishes out some 310, finally opens the needles he bought, sidles up next to Mally. Nice. No sleepy kitties on the tower today so far. Saturday, so I seem to not be there. Jade was in the window in the living room. Bear was kind of wandering around, yelling. Trico was laying in the floor in the walkway. That's her new favorite thing to do. Too early. I don't know where Void was. She might have been up on Tall Tower. That's not where this goes. Hello there. How's it going? Welcome on in. Is that supposed to be how? I am doing alright today. Right, I went down this way, then back. I'm gonna have to use another strand to get through these ones, which means I'm gonna end up going down into the shield area. Needle is okay. I really like size 28 needles. They are light and short. Short enough to flip around most of the time when I need to thread chicken. Short, not as sharp as sewing needle, yes. That is the good thing. You stab yourself, it doesn't hurt as much most of the time. "13 stitches done today, now what to do?" Oh. More? Mhm. 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 21. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
I'm not fully sure where the weapon goes down to here, or when it gets covered by the shields. Can't really tell by looking at the symbols. Saw a video this week of an orchestra playing Crab Rave. That was fun. Like in concert, yeah. $27 is all you got for 310. Nice. The Lo-Fi Drake. Yeah, that is Hotline Bling. Dances awkwardly. Iconic music video. Generally am not a Drake fan or supporter of any kind, so I usually skip the lo-fi Drake songs on this playlist. Sorry. Punch the microphone. Do, do, do. Just about 2 hours in, huh? 227 stitches. Mhm. Not even noon, and I already feel like I'm getting hungry. There. Guess it's to be expected. I didn't eat a ton before stream. I can't. Why do they just not name that one? Every time it gets me. Right now, this one only needs its own emote. That's all. LeChonk, right? His name was escaping me. Apparently, they feel like it's iconic enough to not need its name spelled out. Ah, a chunk. Alright, that little square is done. I'm gonna finish out these 2 squares and then go to the top. There's only 2 colors left, so I guess so. World emote with that name, so chat puts emote instead, or global Twitch emote. It's so weird. So random. It's not gonna be enough on that strand to carry it up and grab the one stitch up top. Unfortunate. We're 3-7 again. Not very many stitches though. Easy peasy. Now we can start at the top. Work way down. Actually, what's this color? Boba Fett. It's easy to tell the difference in that one because they give the female version lipstick. Always reminds me of Scientific's music on Oxenfree. Hey there, Drifty. How's it going? Slept good last night? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Someone's bragging. Tips coffee number 3. don't know how I slept. Apparently 8 hours even. With 4 wake-ups. And not very much deep sleep. I get 9 stitches out of 5 inches of floss. That means not a lot in my brain. Like, I know what it means, but I can't estimate for shit. Depends on how far apart they are. Feels like it would be an obvious yes, but it also feels like the floss is very short. Just time and experience is all. You just gotta keep trying to figure out how much floss you kinda sorta use. I still constantly mess it up yet, though. But it's whatever. If you run out, well, you just start another strand. I try to keep my my starting strands are about this long usually. Something like that for single strands anyway. About double for 2 strand. If I'm looping it. And their general like measurement people use is either to their elbow or to shoulder. I don't know. Just do what feels right. Eventually. Fold yours in half and tie them into a loop. The tying part still is curious to me. But if it works for you, it works. Mhm. I think it'll be noodles today. I can't find myself to do anything else. Nothing wrong with noodles. Jeez. I am kind of chilly. Grab my blanket. But will I? Maybe.
You do need another drink.
Oxygen one today. Yeah. Oop, hey Moon, how's it going? I can definitely drink correctly out of my can. Oh. What's this? Cyrus Donna's got a Twitch directly for her shop now? Interesting. Yeah. Any oodles? Where are we? I haven't marked off any of this. Cool beans. Good job, brain. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then this one, this one, this one, this one. I was getting to it. I just got distracted because Cat raided Cyrus Donna's second channel. I had to see what that was about. Break time, then more at 3:10. I might take a short break and go reheat the oven and also throw some rice in the rice cooker. Joined a friend from another community to watch an anime. Foods. Cats will enjoy that. Well, they'll be mad at me because I'm not gonna make tuna rice. I'm just making rice to go with orange chicken. Oh, on Discord, nice. Well, they don't know that. I know. That's why I said they'll be mad at me, even though rice is done and I don't grab any tuna. It's me like, what the heck? That's not what you do. Hey there, Cordy. How's it going? We've been bamboozled. Flappers gasted. Excited for our Xmas party tonight? Nice. Bamboozled is such a spy guy word. Can't believe it's been over a year already. Yep. At least we got to hang out with him for a short while. Oh, the sun came out. Mhm. Mhm. Another Gen 1. Another one. DJ Khaled. It's like his little catchphrase, basically. You are welcome. Very important knowledge. $1 million question. Who wants to be a millionaire? Lex was chatting at me about Tarkov stuff. Ouch. It's starting to look like something. Despite missing all these stitches in here and a bunch through here. Beer. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna go prep some food real fast. I think I'm just gonna leave y'all with Chair. So, have fun with Chair. I'll be right back. I've returned. I hope Chair behaved. Thank you. Alright. Right. We're still on this color. Do, 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 do. No, it was mean. Oh. Chair be like that sometimes. listen out for the oven to be preheated so I can put the chicken in. Rice is cooking. Here is herring. Alright, where is this? A little bit so excited for this chicken. I do love the orange chicken. They stopped selling my favorite frozen one though. That was a bummer. So we've been trying to find a suitable replacement. I mean, I could make it, and the orange sauce recipe that I have is really good, but it's a lot of effort. It's much easier to just grab a frozen one. Most annoying part about watching TV as an American, I know, just a stupid amount of drug jingles. Yeah, the drug commercials are a lot. Funny, I always found it just so weird. Like, hey, I saw this commercial for this drug. You think that would be a fit for me? Like, it's kind of yuck. I can imagine asking a doctor about it. Hey Sandy, how you doing?
I want to poop the snoot. I want it.
Asking your doctor for something like it's their job to treat you, not for you to tell them what you think you need. Yeah. At least that's how it should be, anyway. Unfortunately, it can be difficult because they don't want to listen a lot of times. Oh, oven preheated so fast today. Wow. Been a pretty good day so far. Getting some stitches in. I am making some food right now. I need to go put it in the oven. Thought it said ads were starting. Oh, I'm like waiting for them so I could go put the chicken in the oven. Be right back. I'll be back. 20 minutes on the chicken. Hmm, 419. I'm trying to decide. Trying to decide what I want to do. I want to end here. I can eat. If I want to just have a food break and then play Tarkov. If I want to stream Tarkov. I know it's not. I don't know. I don't know. There's snow in Tarkov now, so the sounds are even different. I know I will dip out. Probably just better if I end. But, you know, 419 stitches today. Not the worst. The best. Ouch. I got a good chunk of the weapon left side done anyway. Looking like something. I guess I gotta put away my stitching too. These equals hardly any stitches. 1, 2, 4, 7. Give me a B. That's fair. Okay. I guess I'll get out of here. I always feel bad doing like a normal weekday slot stream time on Saturday. But thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I will be back on Monday evening. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.